What's up? Today I am trying out TikTok snack recipes. I got 4 of them for you and they're supposed to be quick, easy, fast. No guarantee if they're gonna be any good or not, but against my better judgment, I'm gonna go ahead and try these out. So to start with, I got Haribo. We're gonna make some Haribo Bubble Tea. So when I saw this recipe, I thought it sounded really dumb, but honestly, it looked really good in the video. I'm crossing my fingers for this one and hoping that it's at least as good as it sounds. Haribo Bubble Tea, I don't know if it sounds that good, to be honest. Like, this is like really sketchy, like broke bubble tea, but if you, for whatever reason, just can't go down to your local boba place, this might be a viable solution. We're gonna find out. So in the video, they just pour like half of it in there. You know what, actually, in the video, they also separate them by color. Here, I'm actually gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna do one that is green. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do red as well. What does red and green make on the color wheel? I have no clue, but we're definitely about to find out. All right, so in the video, he just dumps it in about halfway, so it's halfway full. I think that's a good amount. It doesn't really look good so far. And then you just take some boiling hot water, which I got in my hydro flask here. Halfway. I have no idea how long it's gonna take to melt. Is that looking good yet? Was my water hot enough? Okay, it's definitely melting. I hope watching these Haribo bears slowly being reduced into a coagulated gelatic abomination is really getting your appetite going. This does not smell good. It kind of smells fruity, but like fruit that's gone bad. Maybe it's the gelatin I'm smelling. I don't know. All right, after aggressively trying to stir it, it seems to have made a lot of progress and it's just gonna have to get enough. The next step is that this goes in the freezer where it'll probably explode because it's kind of hot, but it's going in the freezer. Once it's cool, we will move on to the next step. In spite of looking as helpless as a Magikarp trying to cast Splash on its opponent, I decided to press on to the next recipe. Okay, so this one sounds pretty cool. This one is probably the tastiest looking one. We're gonna make some air-fried Mars bars that get wrapped in these croissant or crescents things from Pillsbury. How the hell do you open this thing? Not the brightest tool in the shed, eh? It's a twist and a turn. It looks like it's supposed to peel there. What the frick? All right, well, I got a knife, so we're gonna just try that. Holy shit. Unless I can just pull it out. Must have been a bit cold out. Easy does it. Good enough. You know what? Half of it's still in there. There we go. There's the other half. We'll work with what we got. All right. I think we take the triangle bits. You know what? Screw the triangles, because we've already f***ed it up. We've already messed this up. Screw the triangles. Let's take one of these delicious Mars bar. I'm totally looking forward to this. The last time I had a deep fried Mars bar was like 5 years ago in Seattle at a place called the something unicorn, the pink unicorn, the rainbow unicorn. I don't know. It's on Capitol Hill. Anyways, look at that. Super simple, super easy. It is now tucked away in its nice little croissant. And we'll make another one because I got 2 Mars bars. I'm not gonna do any of that weird, sexy chef stuff. Like, nobody needs to see that. We're just trying to enjoy our food here. All right, so these go into the air fryer. So far, it's giving turd Wellington, but if it slides in easy, it slides out easy. All right, so next up is the Takis cheese sticks. And unfortunately, I don't got the blue Takis like in the video. I'm in Canada, there's nothing cool up here. We don't get any of the cool stuff. It's just the Fuego, the regular stuff. And I just got some regular cheese strings, and I wish I would have just bought a block of cheese because these were like, I don't know, like $8 Canadian, which is like $50 in American money. Come on. But these are not gonna go to waste. I will eat these because I don't mind them. No, 4 seems like a good amount. So we will take all 4. All right, so we got 4 cheese strings, and then I'll just cut them in half so they'll be easier to put in my little air fryer. Nice and easy. And you know what? Now it's time for the egg. Free range eggs. You know, I feel so bad for chickens when they're stuck in their little coop or whatever, their cage. So I always get the free run, always do my part. Costs a little bit more, but I'm okay with that. As long as those little chickens are happy. Of course, took 2. And it broke. Great. And of course, I already failed at this recipe because I forgot the flour. Because I think, yeah, in the video they put it in the egg yolk, and then they put it in flour, and then they put it in the Takis. So I already messed up. No big deal though, I don't think it's that important. I think it'll still work. I wonder if this will actually work. Takis in a blender. Like, how could it not work? Oh yeah, these are nice and red. Okay, so these are gonna be pretty good. These are gonna look good at least. I think that's enough Takis. Don't wanna waste this. And I need the extension. Now for the magic, a little bit of magic, the magic bullet. You are currently looking at a grown man who doesn't own flour, has an apartment that looks like the back rooms, trying to blend Takis. Let that sink in. I think that'll have to do. All right, that's actually decent. That's actually kind of decent. It's like sand. Don't want to cover up the camera. Some of these didn't quite make it. Anyone else hate touching egg yolk? It just feels so gross. Ew. Ew. Feels so gross on the fingers. This is not gonna work. They are not sticking. I think that's kind of the point with these recipes. Would flour made the difference? Like these TikTok recipes, they don't actually freaking work. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should have let some of the egg yolk come off, I'm not sure. But these are just some of the most broke looking like chicken cheese strings I've ever seen. Cheese fingers, cheese sticks. In you go. What a waste of perfectly good Takis. The final recipe cannot be any worse than that. All right, the last recipe is this cheap ass fondue. Use a chocolate bar. The recipe suggests Cadbury. I'm using Milka because Milka is, it's not debatable. This is a much better product. It's way tastier. I think it's from Europe, which I already like more. I'm not gonna do it right now because it just takes a minute. I'll wait till everything else is done, and then once everything's done, I'm gonna try it all together and let you know what I think of these cheap ass TikTok treats. It is the afternoon. The food has been cooking. The bubble tea is in the freezer. Everything is pretty much ready now. Let's see how it turned out because I am starving. Let's do this. I come bearing gifts. There it is. So this stuff has been cooking for like 20 minutes. In that case, it's been freezing for 20 minutes. Let's see how this looks. A meal only a raccoon could love. Yeah, that's maybe not the most delicious thing I've ever seen, but I'm very hopeful for these Mars bars. Some of the cheese melted on the deep fried, air fried Mars bars. Look at that. They're cute, a little bit cute, a little bit soft and fluffy. This one's, they kind of look like turds to be honest, but we'll just say they look cute and fluffy and delicious. These did not turn out. I mean, what the hell did I expect? Like, this is a recipe from TikTok. Of course you can't just put cheese strings in the freaking air fryer. They still look good though. They look crunchy. They're all melted together. Like, don't make that for your date if you have one. And let's get some Beatrice in here. Let's see how this tastes. I don't want to waste it. Okay, that's kind of gross actually. Like the milk does not want to like fuse with like the gelatin. So I don't know. I kind of don't even want to drink this. Holy shit. This was supposed to be a bubble tea. Cheers. It smells like Jolly Ranchers. I'm going for a second sip. That's already saying something. No, second sip was not that good. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. That tastes like absolute dog water. I wouldn't let my dog eat that. I wouldn't let my dog drink that, I should say, any of this. That being said, it's not the worst thing I've ever had. It's maybe almost passable. Maybe I don't know, maybe if you had some boba to it, it might be a bit better. Ugh. I feel like I can just taste the gelatin. So I'm not that interested in that. I don't think I'll ever do that again. That was a one-time deal, one and done. The second thing was, actually I think it was the third thing, or no, it was the last thing, but we're gonna do it now anyways because it's warm and hot. The Milka bar has been sitting inside of hot water. It is melted, and at this point I think we can give it a try. Feels like the wrapping was, is the color coming off the wrapping? I don't think so. It feels weird though. I don't even know if I should eat this, to be honest. But it is melted. This cheap ass fondue, I think if anything at least worked. How could it not? You're just putting chocolate in hot water. Okay, so you gotta squeeze it out, and then it just all comes out at once. I do like my fondue, so if this actually tastes good, which there's no reason it shouldn't, I might actually do this again. But this chocolate bar cost me $3. I don't know if it's cheaper to just get like normal fondue from the store. Here, I want the rest of that. Give it to me. Yes, this is what we need next. I don't know why I'm showing myself. I should be showing the camera. Okay, obviously I kind of suck at filming myself. This is just a suggestion, but perhaps you should be less concerned about the chocolate in the container and more concerned about the chocolate on your lip. Almost just choked. I gotta go back for a second one. Excuse me? Excuse me? What is this? Pretty damn good. Okay, sweet. Now, so I think I'm gonna finish eating that after I'm done this video. That's my favorite part of this video is when it's done. I'm gonna just eat all this. You know what? What should we do first? I think we're gonna go with this one first. Add man talking with food on his lips to the ick list. Presentation wise, this looks absolutely disgusting. These look like deep fried turds, smaller turds than these ones, but taste, it's actually pretty good. It actually tastes pretty damn good. Like, I'm not even joking, like this actually tastes like restaurant food. Like I could have got this at a restaurant. It looks terrible, but the taste is actually pretty freaking good. Maybe I just got like some really basic ass food taste, but excuse me. All right, so these are still nice and warm, nice and pillowy and doughy, and you know, okay, let's just open it up. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Nice. Baked turd. But I mean, like, look at that. It's smoking on the inside. It's all melted. Melted Mars bar inside of a croissant. Let's give it a shot. Hot. So hot. Quietly contemplating how much a hit of insulin goes for on the street and how quick I can get it. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm like shaking. It's so fucking good. Okay, I somehow, oh shit. Yes, all of it in there. I want the whole thing just doused in white Milka chocolate. The Mars bar, oh my god. Jesus Christ. This has no business at all being that delicious, being that, oh my God. I'm trying to diet right now. Need to lose a few pounds this summer. I haven't eaten sweets. I haven't eaten very much sweets. This is what I needed. This is fucking good. Holy shit. I did not expect any of this to be good. We're three for four. That obviously, like this was dog water. Forget that, don't even bother. Tastes like Jelly Ranchers, but like the worst possible way. It should be noted for anybody who wants to try this that about an hour after this, I felt terrible. I think I was having some sort of like mini heart attack. My head hurt. I was crazy thirsty. I just was not feeling good. So, you know, maybe try at your own risk. I think I might have gave myself like pre-diabetes. Not really. That's a bit of an L. Well, I guess now you know that if you want to make deep fried Mars bars or air fried Mars bars, it works. It's delicious. Give it a shot. Melting, I don't know if it's economical, but melting the chocolate bar. That's a cool little hack, cool little food hack. And what else? What else was good? These, I'd pass on these. You could probably just make something better. Get real cheese maybe, don't get the cheese string. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you had a whale of a time. You know, subscribe, it helps a lot. My last video absolutely tanked. I think it's because it had conspiracy theories in the title that YouTube was kind of like, oh, that's kind of sketchy. We're not gonna show that. Because YouTube's been showing some love to my other videos, but not that one. Made me very sad. Anyways, see you later. I just realized I've been like talking this whole video with like, I got like chocolate on my lips.